All right, give me a little B-roll here at NCR Newport. It's a clubhouse to the south. To the cranes. All the competitors sitting up top here. B Fleet race Saturday. First thing Saturday morning.
1 minute till mark.
You sneak behind you, Matt. Yeah. As we get our first start in here.
50 seconds. Seconds. 30 seconds. 40 seconds.
It's our D Fleet lining up for the first race Saturday morning.
15 seconds.
October 18th.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
05, protest 933.
3, 2, 1.
933. Clear.
Yeah, Chris Collins is definitely favored to win this race.
933. Circle complete.
Out to a rocket start. Light Air Olympics. Yesterday was all B-rig. Yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little hungover. Today, got some horrible hotel sleep, but at least I kept the drinking to a minimum. As we head out here, I don't know, 15, 16 boats in a fleet, 4 up, 4 down, HMS. Promotion, relegation, as they call it. As we head up to the windward marks. And all the skippers are going to walk right in front of me. Might have to relocate. As everybody jockeys for position. Can't see a lot here. But see when we get up to those windward marks. As I get onto the shaky dock for the Shaky Cam Productions. Looks like the 6-4 boat is the first one on to starboard, heading for that windward mark. Trying to make it around. Oh man. '64, that's Hank. Just Hank, because I can't pronounce Hank's last name. As we head downwind, Michael Robinson in the 82 boat, Dennis Rogers in the 4-3 boat. As Just Hank battles for the lead. Dennis says, "Hey, I got some rights, Hank. Coming up. I'm coming up." And number 62 boat, I think a local sailor, Michael Sadon, maybe is the way to pronounce that. Or no, the 82 boat is Michael. A lot of names to learn. Chris Collins, my pick off the start, is look like he's battling for 4th, 5th place. 531 boat. Like Jim in the 933 boat on the outside. Everybody's looking for their puff downwind. Yesterday was B-rig all the time, so today seems like the car is stuck in first gear, as they say. As we head down into the glare zone, not sure how the camera likes that. Lack of focus, like many of us. As Dennis Rogers squeaks out front, 4-3. And Hank Bows and Alt, 6'4" boat. Followed by Mike and the 6'2". So we crawl downwind. Forecast's not good today, folks. It says starting out light and tapering off to nothing. Hard to believe since yesterday. Light air. We're 5 minutes into this race and we just made it to the leeward gates on lap 1. As Dennis rounds first in the 4-3 boat. That's Dennis the Street Fighter Rogers Brother Racing Team here from San Diego. Pond regulars, San Diego Argonauts. There's Hank in the 6'4" boat. Coming up, Dennis gonna maybe administer a little starboard love to Hank, but Hank looks like he'll pass behind him no problem. 6'2" is Mike. Whew. Glare is rough. This is like when you're orbiting the Earth and the sun gets in the way of your broadcast. That's what it feels like with the sun. You go into that dead zone and just hope you come outside. Oh, we got Jim and a big puff on the outside. Going on the flyer, see if it pays off. Dennis coming in close here. Probably in the light wind. Doesn't pay to get too far away. Looks like Dennis handling the fleet. As Dennis peers out of the sight dead zone. Dennis in the 4-3 out front. See who emerges from the surface of the sun. Looks like Mike Sandon? Sorry, Mike. In 6'2" boat, second place. We got just Hank B. Over here in the 64 boat. In third, he just kind of went to the outside, coming way in. Checking for weeds, maybe. A lot of weeds here today. The wind's not blowing them to shore. As Mike gets powered up. That wasn't Jim, that was a 112 boat. 112. I'm not sure who 112 is, not on my list. Mystery entry. So we check back in with Dennis. Dennis out front, eyeing up whichever one of those windward gates he wants to do. So 62, Mike is in second. 112, Mystery Sailor. Just Hank in the 64 over here. Got Matt Soul in the 78, I believe. Heading upwind. There's Jim. Jim in the 993 back in the mix. As the Canadian geese bark their enjoyment as I try not to step off the dock. Dennis already around the windward mark. He's going to go through the fleet on starboard, but when you're in the lead, just avoid collisions. But Dennis looks like he got a pretty clear path. Jim having to duck some boats there in the 933. Dennis still out front, hoping not to snag any weeds. There's Scott Gazelle in the 191. 48, there's Gene Elliott out of California. 05 boat, black sails. Brendan Hogan. I think one of the New Jersey boys here for the weekend. As Hank gets around the windward mark, a couple other boats moving downwind. 62, it's Mike. Looking for a puff on the right side. 112. Third place. So all these guys are battling for top 4 because they want to get out of D fleet, get scored in the higher fleets so you don't mathematically eliminate yourself on day 1. Check back in with Dennis. Dennis out front. Mike goes into the surface of the sun here. Camera doesn't like that. 112 boat. So 4th, here's where the battle's for. So we got Matt Soul in the 78. And we've got Foka De Jong in the 9-3 boat out there. Sorry, Foka, if I'm screwing your name up. I was homeschooled. That was the 64 boat coming back in the mix. That's just Hank, as I call him. Only one Hank in the fleet. Lots of Matts. Dennis already coming upwind for his finishing leg. '82 boat. Oh, it's Michael Robinson in the '82 boat. I cannot see well here, folks. So 11 minutes into the race. There's Dennis eyeballing up the finish line. Lured Gates a little more reasonable today on the vision side of things, so that's good. Dennis getting the Canadian Geese escort to the finish line. Four three. Nice job, Dennis. Welcome to Sea Fleet.
Charlie class competitors, are almost going to open up the gate on lower side, lower stroke as you go on.
Second place, 62, Michael Saindon, I'm going to say. 112, I don't know who.
112.
And 78 boat, looks like the 4th boat will be Matt. 6-2 boat, trying to get himself disqualified.
78.
All right, it's 5th place. A little bit tight. 9-3 is Foka and Mike Shaw and Jim. 5-9 is Gary Rosnack. Just Hank. As we finish up, wind's picking up a little bit.
48.
We pick Chris Collins. Needs a pick-me-up.
191-531.
Scott Gazelle and Chris Collins coming in. 05 boat, Brendan Hogan.
Competitors to jump on the course.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
6C, 6 Charlie Fleet. Off like a herd of turtles. Herd of hurdles. Has light breeze, A-rig conditions. Mike Campbell out here nailing the pin end. Getting some separation. Taking the short way. In the 430 boat. 47 boat. Tom Solis coming up near the dock here. 215 boat is Anderson. 97 boat, Lenny Bowes, our class secretary. working tirelessly on breaking his boat and fixing it at every regatta he goes to.
Whenever you're ready, Mike.
As we head upwind for the first time. As 22 boat comes in starboard, a little low. That's Philippe out of Houston. And the 22 boat. As we head up into our windward marks for the first time. Had a nice after racing dinner here at the club, Sail Newport. It's kind of nice, everybody hanging out. Mike Campbell rounding in first, 430. He was sailing the short course today. Philippe struggling, some extra tacks to get around the other windward gate. As everybody's clumped together, pretty short upwind beat here. Not leaving much time for separation. The start line's kind of skewed into the top 50%. As we head downwind, see if we can unravel things here. Looks like we got Mike Campbell in the 430. Mike Feldman, Battle of Mikes at the front in the 1.5 boat. The 147 Scott McLeod, I believe. 1.4 boat Eric Arndt. So 4 wide. Oops, as I not look through the viewfinder. But there's your top 4. If they can hang on, they get to move up to B Fleet. Dennis Rogers in that 5th spot, looking to ruin some dreams of the top 4. Got Lenny Bowes, the 9.7, coming up hot. And 4.7, Scott McLeod getting a puff. And on to the surface of the sun glare, where nobody knows where they're at, not even me. Looks like Scott and the 147 might get there first. And the 1.4 Eric Arndt splitting the gates. See where they cross. See who wins. I'm thinking this inside gate might be a little better, but we'll see where Scott and Eric cross. Scott McLeod, the 147 out front, followed by Michael Campbell, 430.
14 just missed the mark.
Dennis Rogers in the 4.3. As we head upwind, long upwind beat this time. Let's see, Eric went to the inside here in the 1.4 boat. Dennis still hanging in there. 3rd to 4th. So try a little different position. The shaky dock's hard to hold the camera still without falling in. So yeah, looked like the inside paid. Eric in the 1.4 boat now taking the lead over Scott in the 147. Followed by our national treasure, Mike Feldman in the 1.5 boat out of Florida. Telling Lenny Bowes, I don't care if you're a class secretary. I'm going to beat you. Lenny carries on, Mike protects. As the slow speed Olympics continue. Although it's pretty decent A-wave breeze, the weeds kind of came in, so that's a little troublesome. As Eric Eric Arndt, the 1-4 boat, big black draft stripes, out in the lead, sizing up the windward gates, figuring out which one is going to be best. Put all the data in the supercomputer and then pick one. Looks like Eric's going for the outside windward gate. Outside in up at the top. If you're not used to it, there's a little bit of a learning curve. I'm still learning. There's Eric Arndt. The 1-4 is up there first. Scott McLeod in the 147 around second. Looks like Dennis Rogers rounding in third. Or no, that's Philippe from the 2-2 boat. Confused my red boats. Looks like Dennis got mixed up with some other traffic. Getting rifled back a little bit. But this is the Eric Arndt show, the 1-4 boat. Scott McLeod in the 147. Philippe H. Because I'm not good at Philippe's last name. Philippe Herve. You think I should be able to do that. But anyway, Philippe out of Houston. Via France. And Lenny Bowes finds himself in the 4th spot with a new rudder servo.
1-4 Schlucker.
Oh yes, it is. I was reading my list wrong. Sorry. Erase all of my further comments. 1-4, Bob Schluger. Eric Arndt is 13. That is one off.
Just say it louder.
Check in with our leaders. Bob's out front. Henry did a live correction on me. Scott McLeod in the 147. Philippe in the 2-2. Lenny Bowes trying to hold on to that 4th spot, but we got Larry Grant making model sailing great again in the 8-5 boat. He's went away from his red, white, and blue scheme. He's got maroon and white and black. Mike Feldman in the 1-5 boat coming downwind. Michael Campbell started out good, but gave up some spots. Bob Schluger in the 1-4, coming to the inside again. Scott McLeod in the 147. Zoom the other way down. Let's see. Looks like Larry's getting a little puff on Lenny. A little more speed downwind, keeping the sails full. Looks like Larry might get into that 4th spot. He's going to come slam the door on Lenny Bowes, who's in the 4-boat circle first. Looks like Larry's going to get there. No door slammage whatsoever. Larry is a fake attempted tack. Gets a little speed. Gain a little height. Throws it over. It looks like Scott made some gains. I don't know what happened to Bob, but it's top 4. I missed it. Something in the sun glare. As Scott reels in for the finish. 147 boat. There's Bob. Bob's in 2nd place. That's okay. Just got to bump up. Scott McLeod in first. Let's race, what is this, 6C? As Bob tries to get tacked over on the starboard to get across the line. Wind's really shifted right here.
Float is open to launch, but please do not go on the race course.
2-2 Philippe in 3rd. Looks like Lenny Bowes has had his dreams crushed by Larry Grant.
You had quite a time on Port Tech.
Larry tacks early, trying to cover Dennis. Dennis powered up. Larry's got to get powered up again. Oh boy. Dennis going fast. Not sure who it's gonna be. Oh, looks like Dennis gonna get Larry, nip him at the line. Larry had a little bobble there. A couple extra tacks. Chuck Milliken in the 2-1 boat. '62 boat. Michael Sadon. 215 Anderson R, because I can't pronounce your last name. Lenny Bowes, 9-7. Looks like Mike Feldman might have nipped him at the line. Charlie Sumner in the 9-0 boat, running the stock, white boat, stock sails.
Sorry.
And Mike Campbell, who started out great, must have had some mishaps out there. Oh no, 884, I don't know who that is. 884 is Rob. 78 Matt Soul, and the unknown sailor 112. I don't know who. Time for B Fleet.
Seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clear.
All right, race 7C. Saturday morning, October 18th, Sail Newport. Newport Model Sailing Club in Newport, Rhode Island. We try to work Newport into everything. Had some Newport coffee this morning with a Newport egg. Newport toast.
I'm from Newport Beach, Dan.
Lenny Bowes from Newport Beach. All things Newport in Newport. Somebody said last night they want to go to a sailing bar, and I said, well, that described every bar you go to.
Drums attack.
As we head upwind here, Sea Fleet race. Guys desperately trying to be top 4 in this promotion relegation. As I make an adjustment here. Lenny Bowes from Newport Beach in Newport, Rhode Island, changes his foot position. As he comes into the windward marks. And it looks like Philippe in the 2-2 boat has got there first. As radio interference serenade. Philippe going fast. Gary Rosnick in the 5-9 boat out there looking to bump up one more time. And Joel White in the 2-3 boat. It's top 3. And then, oh boy, Lenny's on the bubble again, fighting for 4th. Already with Mike Campbell, not the Mike Campbell DF95 region rep, as I called him the other day. Different Mike Campbell. As Lenny gets into that 4th spot, Mike Campbell in the 5th, but we got a whole other gaggle of boats here. Murder of crows, flock of seagulls. The 112, which is Nick. 215, which is Anderson. The 90, Charlie Sumners, our assistant AMY director, making Florida great again. And the 82 boat, it's Mike Robinson on the outside as we come downwind. And look at that, I speak Mike's name and he stands right next to me. Check in on our leaders.
That's right.
Who's out front there? Just Nick in the 112. Joel in the 2-3 boat. Ooh. It's battle from 3rd and 4th.
That's a
It's a new
This is a tough one.
usually very slow.
Same.
Got Lenny Bowes in the 9-7 boat, looking for that 4th spot. As Gary has a little bobble there, gives a 1/8 of a boat length to Lenny. As the glares finally almost left us, but still hanging on to blind us at the leeward gates. It looks like Philippe in the 2-2 boat has made it there first. Just take my word for it. Joel in the 2-3 boat. Gary going to go to the outside, saying, I'm not going to be a follower. I'm going to be a leader.
I don't think there's an overlap anyway.
There's 5-9. Southern Californians go to the outside. Texan and Rhode Islander, New Englander, whatever I'm supposed to call them, to the inside. Fleet tacking on the port to go through the fleet, just making things exciting. As downwind boats are on starboard. Philippe on port, exerting his port rights on a starboard boat. Not sure why Hank's doing the circle there.
They were both port.
Oh, were they? Oh, yeah. That's why I'm on the camera, folks. Learning the rules. Looks like, I'm not sure. We'll see where these guys cross. Outside's looking pretty juicy for Lenny and Gary if they can keep powered up. These inside boats are a little higher though. Little risk reward going on the flyer. Gary's got a good line to the windward gate. The 5-9 boat. Joel in the 2-3 boat. Lenny Bowes looks like he's snuck into 3rd in the 9-7. He's going to give some starboard love to Mike Campbell. He has to take Lenny's transom. Got Anderson heading out for the big wind and big wakes from the tour boat. And the 215. Nick in the 112. Those were our leaders. Philippe was in first. Had a little altercation, a little port-on-port crime that I improperly reported as port on starboard. As we head back upwind. There's Kevin, race 1 Hayes to my left. Just watch race 1 for Kevin, people.
Exactly.
That's what Kevin wants to be remembered this weekend. Race 1. Race 1, day 1. As our leaders keep tacking. Weed patrols coming in. A little weedy here today. The big wind, we didn't have as much weeds. Light wind, we got weeds. Brad Reed promised no weeds at all.
You lied.
Yep, he lied to us. Got us out here.
I just forgot yesterday. I knew I was
What's going on up there? Looks like Joel in the 2-3 boat is going to make it up there first. The left side windward gate just rolls right off the tongue. Joel round in first in the 2-3 boat. Gary in 5-9 has woken up. The beast. Heading downwind, trying to stay in the top 4 when you got the whole fleet trying to knock you out of top 4. As they head downwind. 7 minutes, 8 minutes into the race. Charlie Sumners giving Philippe the business. There's a stock rocket. Heads downwind. It's like Joel and the 2-3 still out front. Joel in the 2-3 boat in first. Got Gary the 5-9 in second. Lenny Bowes still hanging on to 3rd. And looks like 3 boats going to be battling for that number 4 spot at the moment. But Mike Campbell in 430 riding a little puff down here by the dock, but they're heading towards smooth water. Philippe thinks better and says, I'm going to go out in the wind in the 2-2 boat. Michael might commit to the puff, might not commit to the puff. Some indecision. Oh, maybe some local knowledge there. Little Newport freeway near the dock. As Joel in the 2-3 boat still out front. Got Gary in the 5-9 in second. Eddie Bowes in third. Charlie and Mike are battling it out for fourth. But don't count Philippe out as he gets the puff first. You always feel great when you're behind. The wind hits you first, and then everybody else speeds up in front of you too. What do we have here? Gary just picking the right line, staying on the outside, gets into first. So Gary had a great downwind run there. Joel is out front in the 2-3. Gary says, not on my watch. As Gary heads towards a big hard object, picks a side, makes it cleanly. Lenny Bowes is rifled into second place there in the 9-7 boat. Joel in the 2-3, Charlie Sumners out of Florida in the 9-0 boat. Coming in hot for fourth place, trying to hang on. We got Anderson in the 215, trying to get back up. I think Anderson was doing some A-Fleet stuff yesterday.
Come on, let's go, 97.
A little struggling down here. Charlie bossing around, our class secretary, saying, hey, Lenny, where the hell are you going?
A whole lot of wrecking going on.
As,
Nobody's saying a word.
light him up, Kevin. It looks like Gary's still hanging on to first. Oh, we got Philippe. Philippe. The 2-2 boat. Sailing a different line. Looks like we might sneak one in on Gary. Wow, some tough angles. Philippe went in for a finish. Philippe and Gary. Philippe gets it
Contact
on
at the
port.
gate, no circle.
Disqualify the whole fleet. There's Mike Campbell in number 3 boat. Oh, Dennis Roger pulling off his sneaky tricks that come from behind to get that last bump up spot in the 4-3 boat. Anderson looks like he snuck in there in 5th. Charlie in 6th. Lenny in 7th. Joel, what happened? The 2-3 boat. Joel was leading the parade for quite a while. Was trying to let some of the travelers have a little fun, and then that was all she wrote. Here comes Larry Grant, having a tough weekend. This new 8.5. Forget what his boat name is. Fat Bottom Girls. No. Forget what it was on. There's just Hank and Mike Feldman, the 1.5 boat. Ooh, 12-minute.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Saturday, 8A. Keith Ives all the way down here at the pin end. Getting some clean air. It's also kind of the shortest distance to that windward gate, even though the course is angled, but I don't know. Don't worry about the course, just sail faster than everybody else. It's got Keith Ives in 109, Long Beach Hornet, as he Travels out here to the left with Tommy, just Tommy, 190, as they sail behind the dock there. Got Sean Bradley out of New Jersey, the Gray Ghost, Silver Host, 32 boat, Tony Gonzalez, everybody disappearing behind the skippers. Got Jim Sears, Boy with a Dream, 7'4", John Rogers on his hip, and the purple boat, what's his name? Triple Sticks, Sean Fiddler, the 111. Maybe I can make. As everybody, people head into that windward mark. Kenny Reed enforcing some starboard rights up there. Don't match race with Kenny Reed. I'm thinking it's not going to end well. But out front is Brad Reed in the 8.8. Rolled by 1-3. That's Eric Arndt, right?
Eric Arndt.
All right, I got it right this time. Don't want you catching me anymore. This
You're also mispronouncing Brad's number.
who?
Brad's.
Brad's
It's 88.
88. 88.
88.
88. Not 88.
No, 88. It's pasta.
Ah.
Go ahead.
All right. As we head downwind, there's your top three. Yellow boat. No, not Keith. Keith must have had to wait in line at the windward gates, which can happen. That's Brian Shores in the 117. As we head downwind, the glare is finally lifted.
Chuck, I am lured.
As we head downwind the first time, lured gate, everybody looks like they're eyeballing the outer one.
We're not there yet, big boy. Now we are. Okay, fair enough.
As 4 boat lengths, everybody can see the green circle displayed on the water from the computer. As Eric still stays out front in the 1-3. Brad Reed in the 88, which I'm not pronouncing it right. 88.
Just call it
Houdini 13. Looks like Brian Shores in the 117. Got Bill Bentz on his hip in the 541. Bill's having a good weekend here in A Fleet. Got Chuck LeMahieu, USA #1 over there. John Taylor, GBR 214. Is out there from Florida. Looks like we got John Lushcombe in the 4-5 boat on his hip.
Chuck, when you need to blue boat.
Got Ken Reed here.
I said tack when you need to.
So civil here at Newport, I tell you. Some duckage takes place. Kenny Reed in the 04 boat working the inside.
Which way would you go?
Huh?
Which way would you go?
I don't know. I'm just the cameraman. I'm the B Fleet cameraman, Ken. I listen to you. But actually, some guys have been getting the inside to pay. So, still got Eric Arndt in the 1-3 boat out front. Brad putting the pressure on him. But Ken might have got the upper hand. Came worked the inside, made some gains. Nobody saw him. Now he's coming in on starboard. Maybe force a few tacks, get some more gains. as we head up to our windward gates for the second time. Ken looks like he might have worked himself up into third place. As Peter Feldman comes in the 4-2 boat, looks like he's going to take Kenny's stern. Eric tacks on the starboard for that outside windward gate. Eric in first, Brad in second. Like Kenny in the 04 boat, third. As we head downwind. Sean Fiddler in the purple boat, 111. Giving Kenny some dirty air. These guys work this inside, kind of interesting. Working the inside on the downwind. Oh, maybe a little weed check. Maybe a little weed check. We learned from the Canadian Nationals. Come on into the dock, look for weeds, go back out. But no weeds were attended to, no pit stops done. As Eric in the 1-3 boat still up front. Brad in the 8-8. Reed Brothers Racing, 2 and 3 at the moment. Kenny in the 04 boat. Sean Fiddler's worked him way up into 4th. There's no bump up in the A fleet. You're just looking for that first spot.
Tighten up your jock strap. We're coming, boys. We're coming.
Kenny putting the heat on his brother out there. Saying, eat some dirty air, Brad. See if I can slow you down. Do some NASCAR, slingshot right on by.
It's like a weekend day.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Eric's still out front in the 1-3. Brad defending the inside fiercely. And does it. Kenny going to do the wide rip and try to hope Brad goes a little wide, sneak inside of him. And maybe, looks like Kenny did round a little tighter. Eric's navigating the big buoy out there, strategically placed to run interference. Kenny on one side of the buoy, Brad on the other. Sean Fiddler knocking on the door in 4th. Kenny's shooting to the inside here again. Or no, not Kenny, Brad is. There's too many reeds in this race. Hard to keep track of them all. Eric's trying to hang on to first. Brad's shorter, Henry says. As Eric's powered up,
Got a righty.
the boys on the deck are grinding. Brad's sailing into some wind shadow here. The righty did come in. Eric phoned in the righty to Noah. Brad second. Looks like Kenny's hanging on to third. Get ready for Fiddler to start asking for room. The mega pinch. Nope, not going to happen. Peter Feldman, the 4-2, coming back in the mix.
04.
Got Brian Shores out there in the 117.
42.
And we got Bill Benz and Chuck LeMahieu on a collision course.
Delta competitors, Bill, 3 to launch.
Not quite on collision course. Looks like Chuck's ahead. Bill's powered up. Chuck's going a little slow. A little chunky. Bill has to tack. Chuck's going to hang on. So you just don't want to be bottom floor in this fleet, because then you got to come down and sail with me. There, Bill gets it. Oh, could be interesting here with Tony and Sean and Tommy. Getting some tough calls here.
214.74.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a 11-minute race.
44.109.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, race 8D here Saturday morning, Sale Newport, Newport, Rhode Island. 58 boat fleet, HMS scoring, 4 up, 4 down. It's the D fleet, starts the cycle. As we head upwind, got Scott Gazelle in the 191 boat. 665 is Tony Corkle, I think. 3/8 Mike Shaw. Mike Shaw's boat's for sale. Case, boat, everything, $400. If anybody wants it. Maybe he just doesn't want to travel home with it. I don't know. As we head up into our windward gates, all the action's happening behind the dock. Maybe I should move my feet as they all emerge on port.
Because I wanted to lay it
As Jim
without hitting it.
enforcing his starboard rights on Matt and gets around the windward gate first. Us sailors, we're a selfish bunch. We like to win. But windward gates are a little tricky. There's different scenarios that come in. Even when you think you're doing everything right, if you're on port, starboard wins. So Matt's settled into second. Gonna make Jim eat dirty air all the way downwind. We get Nick in the 112 boat doing the same trick as they go single file downwind. But you can't drive through them, you got to drive around them. So Jim's going to defend the inside. Matt gets a little puff as we head down to our leeward gates. Jim's got a little bit of saggy jib syndrome going on. Can't make up its mind. A little light wind here today at Sale Newport. D Fleet, they want to be top 4. There's Kevin, watch my first race. Hayes in the 998 boat, powering up the middle. Trying to work his way up and out. Got Gene Elliott in the 48 boat. Adjust around a little bit. Gene out of Southern California, sails an IOM 95, friends with Lenny Bowes. That's Kevin's.
What's that? Level out. I can see that. Well, it wasn't so obvious a second ago.
It's the world's biggest 4 boat links there, folks.
Make it nice, Matt. Yeah. Make it nice, buddy.
As we go around Matt and Jim, go around the outer gate. Kevin Hayes is this inner gate.
Top 3 Newport boats.
Yeah, baby. There they go. Heading it's 3 on 3. 3 to the outside, 3 to the inside. We'll see who wins. Which side pays. Got Matt, the 7-8 boat out front. Jim happy to follow and slit your throat right before the finish line in the 933. Got Nick in the 112 on the outside. Looks like the outside paid because these inside boats are,
You got hosed.
yeah, yeah. Took a little risk, figuring out when they're going to cut their losses, hoping for the righty.
I'm doing it.
All right. As the Matt and Jim show continues, Jim's out front, 933. Matt settled into second in the 7-8 boat. As Kevin wants to get back in. Well, Kevin, you didn't lose as much as you thought you lost. Just Kevin looking for the top four. The 988 boat. 998. Got Mike Shaw in the 38. And Foca de Jong in the 9-3 boat. .445 is Buster Pike. It's Matt and Jim. A little tacking duel. They really just need to cooperate to stay top four, because if you start monkeying around too much, sometimes the rest of the fleet catches up with you. So a lot of times you'll see those top four sailors do a little cooperative because they want to bump up. And the starboard boats head off into oblivion here to appear on port at a later date. So Kevin comes way inside, working the left. Oops. Matt and Jim working the right. Kevin trying to hang on that fourth spot behind Mike Shaw, sides attack. Cover the rest of the fleet. Has Jim and Matt. Make some things happen. As Jim heads downwind, 933. Trying to avoid some boats. Matt picks his way through in the 7-8 boat. Jim trying to avoid some starboard boats. As we head downwind. Jim's out front, teaching young Matt a few lessons about sailing. Saying, you follow me, kid. We'll be in the top four and we can fight again in Sea Fleet.
78-year-old in first place.
That's all right.
While you're giving me shit, they're attacking on me and we were just trying to... Don't distract me.
Yeah. No psychological warfare.
Why not? Distract me.
All right, we got Nick in third and the 112. Kevin Hayes hanging on to fourth. Got past Mike Shaw. In the upwind. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike's in fifth. Looks like Buster in the 445 and fifth-ish. Sixth-ish. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9 could be anybody's game. But D Fleet, top four is what matters. All right, Jim just legging out on the fleet, saying, you know what, I've played enough with you boys. We'll moving around on the outside. Look for the buoy of death, but Mike Shaw in the 3/8's giving Kevin the business, defending the outside. Kevin, you might want to take him up. Take him up, Kevin. Take him up. Kevin just heading straight towards the mark. Might have a little overlap there with Mike, though. Mike's got to keep clear. Mike needs room. as that battle for fourth shapes up. Jim's still out front. And the 933, Matt Soul in the 7-8, Nick in the 112 in third. This battle for fourth is going to be treacherous. Got Mike Shaw on top of Kevin Hayes in the 998. Kevin really does not want to throw his transmitter in the water, but fifth place is bittersweet. Is that a big wind shift? Velocity picked up a little bit. Kevin tacks early. On to starboard. Mike continues on. Kevin might get some lift. Kevin's got some speed. Oh, sorry, Jim. Missed your finish. Jim in first. Oh, Matt let Nick by in the 112.
Thank you, thank you.
And
Nice
Matt
job.
in the 7-8. Team Newport banding together here in D Fleet.
Newport, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Kind of
boy.
thought we band together, but you're just tacking on top of me the whole time. I'm like, you're killing me. You're killing me.
You're not pointing. You don't have point. So check that out for the next race. You don't have point. I don't think you power up your lead.
All right, 4-7. 9-3 is Foca de Jong, I believe. Dr. Gene Elliott, 4-8.
82, 191, 884, 665, 05.
Deep Fleet competitors, you're welcome to launch your boats. Just please stay off the race course.
So Dan, I see that cheat sheet. I was wondering how you remembered all.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, race 8C, Saturday here at Sail Newport. Got Mike Campbell here on the pin end, shooting out low. Got a couple boats. Oh no, Gary Bull and Mike Feldman mixing it up out there. Going for the slow start, sail through the fleet, see if he can win. As Mike comes over here to the left, 430. We'll try moving this race. Hold on. Not sure if this is a better angle. The boats come off to the left here. A lot of boats high. A few boats coming over here to the left side windward gate, which is a tough one because all the starboard boats make you duck them. Mother duckers, as we call them. Oh no, getting a battery warning. I don't know if I can hang on the whole.
Sounds familiar. Bill was here yesterday.
Getting the battery flashing right. Hey Bill, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah, what do you need?
Bill Davis.
Behind that car, there's a green backpack, but there's a silver battery thing.
Mike said Bill was here, but not Judy. You ready to go, Tom? Yeah, just gonna say goodbye to
Your bowl pulls out. Oh no, not that one. Further behind the Toyota.
time. Stay in touch. I hear my small actually. 71.
Here you go, Bill. Little battery change. This one, the black ones. That'll work. I'll just stick them both. Thank you, sir. All right.
And the score is a DNF.
What heat are we in?
All right. Got the backup battery. We'll see. It'll probably die right before the finish. As we head downwind, a little scramble for batteries. Lenny Bowes out front, the 9.7, current AMYA president with the previous AMYA president on the right. Maybe they're going to split the gates and see who was the better president. So Chuck Milliken in the 2.1 boat, Lenny Bowes in the 9.7. Got my battery warning at 3 minutes and 40 seconds. We'll go till she dies. Looks like Lenny gets there first. Chuck kind of come to the inside. We'll see who finishes. I think this inside's a little shorter distance, but you get a little more pressure on the outside. As,
112, I need room. 98, whatever it is, wipe 09, I can't see the number. I'm on starboard coming in. Come on, I'm on starboard.
as sailors sort out their roundings, Lenny Bowes stretches out his lead in the 9.7. I think you're going a little too far, Lenny. Course is way back here to the left. Lenny tacks. Chuck going a little slow, getting in the slow water here. Bumping a little bit on a lovely Saturday morning. Got Larry Grant in the 8.5 boat coming up the middle.
And here we are with 30 seconds to go at the Bravo 8 race here at
30 seconds.
the DF95 Nationals.
Seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Number 97 did an excellent job of being patient.
You walk right.
They go in there. Oh, okay. Well, he's out. Yeah. That.
Ooh.
Clear ahead, 109. Yeah, you got it, 121.
Good race, Mike.
And this is the finishing last leg of the Alpha 8 race. Alpha 8 race.
Oh, yeah. Dangerous for Kenny there. Right. Try not to do that, but. Wow, done. It's a fun sport sometimes. Sometimes. What's your name?
Bravo fleet, you can start heading down the ramps one at a time, but don't go onto the race course. It's very close to us. You can walk, but don't go on the course.
20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, 9D. 2 general recalls, 3rd time's a charm. We had a guest videographer, Charlie Sumners. I won't know how he did until we get into post. As we sail upwind. Our D fleet race, guys are battling for top 4. Gary Bull giving the mooring ball a little rub out there. Hopefully didn't pick up any weeds, but Gary's out front in the 7-1 boat. Blue boat from the boy from Idaho, looking for the Potato Express. Some hard luck. Oh no. As there's some foul discussion. Somebody felt wronged. Gary felt unwronged.
Hey, Purple Sail, did I hit you?
As we head up to our windward gates, outside in, a little different. A lot of strategy goes into that as oh boy, listening to the opties over there, kids out sailing. Some boats. bumping into each other. But look who's out front. Chris Collins in the 531 boat. Chris been having a heck of a weekend. So maybe he's getting it together. Maybe he's like me. You figure it out in the very last race why your boat wasn't working. But Chris has made his way to the front. In the 531. Chris out of Valencia, California, down by Magic Mountain. For those roller coaster fans. And in Southern California. It's like Matt Soul, the 7.8 boat. 4.7. Let me make some quick adjustment here. 4.7 is Tom. Oh, my paper's getting messed up. As we head downwind, port leeward, windward, starboard going on. Two boats going downwind on different tacks. Let's see, you got a port boat, starboard boat, and Gary Bowl with a head of steam. 7-1 coming in hot, followed by National Treasure, Mr. Mike Feldman. The 1.5 boat, the Feldman family racing. As these guys fight to be the top boat. We got a little plastic milk bottle down there by the windward gate. As inside out. As everybody comes around, hopefully a cordial mark rounding between Gary, Mike, and fluorescent orange boat. Not sure who that is. As we head back upwind, Chris Collins hanging on. Keep going, Chris. 531.
Can you help this more not go to our race course?
As we heads upwind, covering the fleet, Gary Bowl. Gary Bowl on starboard. Chris decides not to fight, tacks with him. Just got to be top 4.
Got it, Brad. Got it, Brad.
As we head up to the windward gate one more time and then to the finish line. It's Chris, tries to cover the whole fleet. 531, followed by Gary Bowl. Gary, penalty turn Bowl. Not sure what happened to Mr. Mike Feldman. He's out there with sails flopping. Battery issue, radio issue. Gary and Chris both on port, tacking towards the dock here. As we run upwind, Keith Ives looking for an answer on the left side of the course. Pointing high. Looks like the 4.7 boat is Tom Solis. Tom squeaks into 4th, and we got a race coming on for the top 4 spots. That's Tom into 1st, Chris getting shuffled back to 2nd. Just got to keep it moving, give a little pinching. Gary on a good lay line, or outside in. Move gate. The other one might be a little closer to the finish line, but I'm not sure how to size these up. 4.7 goes the outside. Gary 848, just Hank in the 6.4 boat. Moved up. Chris looks like he might probably had some moment of glory. Force an attack out there. 4.7's in 1st, 884 Gary Bowl by race 1 Kevin, and then 998. As we head down the wind, Gary the crafty, wily veteran looking for some angles, some hot angles to sail into the finish line.
Yellow boat, on the deck.
looking for an answer as just Hank knocking on Gary's door saying, hey, I want to get past you. As head downwind, we flip the course around. Now I got to flip my brain around, so windward is leeward, leeward is windward. So heading down to the leeward gate for the last time, although maybe Gary's angling for weed. As the boats shuffle around again, 4-7 still out front. Just Hank came up with an answer for Gary. Got around him. Got Kevin Race 1 Haynes out there, and the 998 powered up and gaining some boat links, and then hits the brakes, powers up again. Got Matt Soul in the 678 boat, Mike Feldman. Not sure why he was out there luffing in the middle of the course, but he's powered up again, and in the top 5 boats. Boy, it looks like 4-7 is out front. I think Tom Solis and a 4-way tie for second. Oh, poor Chris finding himself on the outside of the wheel. He wants to go to the other mark, but oh no. Some trouble down there. Big Trouble in Little China. Is that a movie? Jackie Chan movie. As we head in for a finish. Were you laughing at me? I got a lot of dead air to fill. I got to dig deep in the archives of trivia.
Nice work, man.
All right, the 4-7 boat still out front. That fluorescent hull, paid that extra $150 for that colored hull. He's taking it full advantage of it. Does look like Matt in the 7-8 boat has squeaked his way into second. Looks like Mike Feldman in the 1-5 boat in third, looking to bump up, and one race wonder Kevin Hayes in the 998 looking to claw his way back. Watch Kevin's day one. He really enjoyed that race. Now as Matt finds himself out front. Matt found a way in the 7-8 boat. 4-7 boat, tack in. Mike tack in, looks like, ooh. Kevin might hang on for fourth. As long as nothing bad happens. Looks like Matt in first, 4-7, I think Tom. Mike Feldman in third. Kevin just clawing, scratching. Fast attack. A little slow tack, Kevin. Powered up, Kevin. Powered up. As Kevin makes it over in that last bump up spot. So nice job to the 4 promoters. The rest, well, you got to stay in B fleet. As 8-2 crosses the line, Chris Collins, 5-3-1, 8-4-8, a little bit out of frame because nobody knows how to work the zoom. Gary Bowl is most likely got some weed because Gary's usually faster than that. I was having a hard time.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
A fleet?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What the hell?
I know. You guys have trying to keep the little man down for too long.
Nicely done.
Thank you. As Gene Elliott makes it across the line in the 4-8 boat. Just Hank. Hank was in contention there. I don't know what happened. Maybe bad mark rounding. Got Brian No Pace, our Ohio Region 4 representative here. The pink boat, 187. 9-3 boat, 05. Brendan out of Team New Jersey. Region 2
Calling
representing.
competitors, you're free to lock down. Please don't disturb the finishers.
On to Sea Fleet.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Yeah, we're at Sea Fleet race, I think. As we head upwind, got Larry Grant and the shiny maroon DF95, number 85 up the middle. Mike Feldman, 15 boat. Nick Bailey, I believe, in the 112. This is William on his little thing. So William Nick is maybe a nickname for William. Not my last time I checked, but I think the guy said Nick Bailey is in a 112 boat. So Larry heading out, gonna visit the Mark boats. Tacks on to port to come into our upwind gates, outside in. Had some wind shifting, so we did some course adjusting. Now the boys are coming in. Mike's got to keep clear. Larry's got the inside, but going slow. Mike's going to shut the door on him as they make it around unscathed. Dennis Rogers all by himself over here, the 4-3 boat. Coming the inside gate as we watch everybody round. Hard to call. A2 boat. I forget who that is. Mike Robinson? Not Robertson. No T. Robinson. Got Charlie Sumners in the 9-0 boat. In down the middle. Got Larry Grant and Mike Feldman mucking it up. Don't slow each other guys down. You just need to be top 4. Should be holding hands and sailing together fast. And Nick Bailey in the 112 and the 3-way battle for the 4th and last bump up spot. So I got Dennis Rogers, 443, Kevin Hayes in the 998, and Joel White in the 23. But Charlie Sumner says, hey, I'm a regional director. Or no, he's not a regional director. He's an associate director. Make way as he comes through. As we check back in with our leaders, we test out our zoom. Got Larry Grant in the 8.5. Looks like he's sizing up that downwind gate, that left side. Hopefully Larry remembers to go inside out. He protects the inside from Mike. Mike trying to get around Larry, but I'm not sure why. They just need to be top 4. As Larry goes around, Mike to follow, 3rd place Joel White, and I'm not sure, maybe the 112 Nick Bailey to round out the 4. As we tack back upwind, Larry using his old tricks. I'm going to go through the whole fleet on port, or no, on starboard. Larry's on starboard. As he legs it out, as he's been fighting through the weekend. A lot of the top guys from all over the country are here. Larry, one of the dominant Southern California sailors, King of El Dorado, as we like to call him. Larry's a light wind specialist, flies different fleets. We got a coast-to-coast battle here. We got Mike Feldman in the 1.5 boat trying to whip those Californians into shape. Could insert a few Ron DeSantis, Gavin Newsom jokes there, but I'll refrain.
Oh, come on.
Joel in the 2-3 boat in 3rd place. Nick Bailey in 4th. And over early, Chuck Milliken finds himself in 5th place. So Chuck gained some ground, not sure how, but he did it. We got Dennis Rogers a little higher than Chuck. Chuck a little further up course, but we got the lasers coming in, trying to sail on our course out here. Big laser. Throws an attack. Get some kinetics going. Brig North is going to get out there and show them how it's done. So they bend that mast. As Larry and Mike navigate their way around the buoy from hell. Looks like a big pill bottle. Larry's still powered up, going strong. The 8.5 boat, Mike Feldman, the 1.5. West Coast, East Coast battle. Another East Coaster, Joel White, the 2.3. Dennis Rogers, another West Coaster. Followed by another East Coaster, Chuck Milliken, in the 2.1 boat. See, I don't know, Chuck might have picked the right side. Dennis went out, Chuck came in. Let's see how they do. As I try to keep them in the frame, what I'm talking about. As Larry rounds first. First place, looks like Mike Feldman in 2nd place. Dennis Rogers powered up on the outside, just coming into frame there, the 4.3 boat. Gonna have to throw another tack in for 3rd around the leeward windward gate. Sorry, we flipped the course 180 and I'm a slow learner. That's Chuck and Joel exchange pleasantries, but it looks like Chuck got inside Joel in the 2.1 boat. As we head back downwind to our downwind marks, it used to be our upwind marks, so someday I'll straighten it out. Check back in with our leaders. Larry's out on his Sunday sail, avoiding some traffic. Mike Feldman just avoiding boats because hitting people is always slow. So top 2, and Chuck Milliken, the inside paid. In the 2.1 boat, little East Coast, West Coast again. We got Chuck Milliken in the 2.1, Gary Rosnick in the 5.9. They're letting Joel White get away. 3rd place boat, Dennis Rogers in the 4.3. So this is going to be a pretty good battle for the bump up spot. Anderson Reggio, I believe, in the 2.15 boat. As port starboard action going on. Let's check in with our leaders who are on their last leg up. See if they can refrain from crashing into each other. As Larry tacks on to starboard.
I'm inside 59. Dave, you could be ready to go as soon as this 47 gets around the mark.
As Chuck negotiates with his rights that win inside and starboard, that's usually a good thing. As Larry comes in for a finish in the 8.5 boat. It's like Mike Feldman in the 1.5.
Starboard guys on the run, starboard!
Oh no. Chuck giving Charlie Sumners some starboard love. As oh, that might have been the difference for Chuck, unfortunately. That's Joel in 2.3 boat. Coming upwind. Larry and Mike finish. Like Joel in 3rd. It's like Gary Rosnick in the 5.9 is going to get 4th. Dennis Rogers in 5th up there. Chuck, an unfortunate collision on that last beat. There's Anderson in the 2.15. Charlie Sumners in a 990 boat. He's got Philippe on his hip. And Nick Bailey in the 112. Lenny Bowes on here on the inside in the 97. The 82 boat, Michael Robinson. And another Mike Campbell, 430.
I don't think I broke it.
That's good. Little B-roll footage. Here's Sail Newport clubhouse where eating and drinking takes place.
Dan?
Here's the harbor. Yes, Mike.
Mike Robertson.
All right.
I watch your videos.
All right.
Love them. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Nice job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm from North Carolina.
Okay. I'll get some more color commentary in for you. Yeah, it was sailing city here in Newport. A lot going on. Got some folks down the docks. Trying to get on the big crane to shoot some video, but Brad's shutting me down. But we'll keep working on him.
Got you down where?
What's that?
Where's she got you?
Oh no, I was talking about. As rest of the sailors are kind of adjusting the course. Everybody's looking at their boats. There's Gary. Bump up Gary. Nice job, Gary. All right. He's on the run. He's making his charge. A Saturday charge. Here's our launching dock. And if you're not at Nationals, try to get there next year. The regional directors get some invites, and then it goes to open enrollment. It's going to be down in Seabrook, Texas, we believe. So that's it till the next race.
Seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we're in B, 10B. I believe. As we had some course adjustments, wind shifted to the right, which is the southwest. As the boats head upwind. I got displaced, had to find a new little video spot to purchase, hang out in. We got Keith Ives in the 109 boat, scooting to the inside. Mike Feldman had just bumped up from Sea Fleet, 1.5 boat. 1.4 boat, Bob Schluger out there. Got Larry Grant. Let's give you a little zoomage. Larry just bumped up also. Mike and Larry both bumped up. Looking for our windward gates. Outside in, Tony Gonzalez coming in hot on port. Thread and needle. Get around. Looks like Eric Arndt. Okay, call him Houdini. Don't know the backstory. They all giggled when they said it. In the 1.3 boat. So Eric's been in A fleet, so must have had a little mishap. Threw him down to B. Looks like he might squirt back up to A. As my hip wants to dislocate itself. Old man problems. As we head downwind. Eric out front, the 1.3 boat. Thinking that's, oh boy, there they are. Tony Gonzalez in 5.1. There they are, car still going down. Not sure where they're gonna top four, looking to top four, getting back in A fleet. 07 Larry Cadman. 07 on the boat, but 107 on the scoreboard. So I guess the race committee's doing him a favor. Got Larry Grant in the 85 boat. Churning downwind as the southerly is settled in. Tony goes the outside, Eric goes the inside. Let's see which one's pays. They both flop onto their port tacks, head upwind. Tony might be the benefactor on this one. A little higher, but hey, top four is all you need. 3 minutes into this race. Got a boat stalled out down there. Larry going the outside there. Got Brig North on the outside in the 1-1. Eric and Tony working the inside. Tony getting some gains, maybe pointing a tiny bit higher. But he did go to the outer gate. It's a little higher on the wind. As Eric and Tony travel together. Who's in third? Joel White, the 2-3 boat. Larry Grant, 8-5. Steve Lando, in the 1-2 boat. And we got the 09 boat working up the middle, and that's Scott Jones. Got Brig on the outside. Rounding up a tiny bit. Get that bow down, Brig. Get some speed going. Trying to pinch a little too much in the bumpy conditions. Slowing him down. What we got going on? We got Tony gaining some boat lengths on Eric. But Eric's a crafty veteran. Might be here to the inside.
We noticed on that last gate that the outside gate was way favored. It might be just from the lefty. So you watch the next rounding to see if the same thing holds. It was an even split that the boats went to, but the guys who went left gained significantly. But it could have just been the huge lefty.
All right, that's Tony and Eric. Looks like, I don't know, Eric might have got back in front of Tony there. As we head up to our windward gate. And it looks like Eric got there first. Decided to go a different way than Tony. Got some gains. Has to navigate some downwind traffic. As Eric and Tony head downwind. Tony in the yellow 5-1 boat, Eric in the black and white Houdini boat, 1-3 sail number. Oh, but Joel White sneaking up on the inside in the 2-3 boat. Looking to move up. So 1-2-3 might be a pretty four-car conclusion, but fourth place is going to be a battle. Big battle because they're all here. Brig North, Tommy Henshaw, I think. Steve Landau. All moving fast. So it looks like Joel got the best of Eric and Tony, but they're just looking for top four. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's for educational purposes. I know you know, but there's somebody else that doesn't know what you know. So we got to tell those people. As Joel directs some traffic on Eric. We'll watch this mark rounding. I'll give you a little zoom in. As Joel goes to the inside, Tony and Eric to the outside. Looks like Steve Landau's going to get out there in that 4th place spot unless Brig and Tommy can come up with an answer. I know Brig's going to try. Chase down Lando. Brig follows Lando. Keeps going.
Start attack there, 15. Got it. You're fine.
Whoa, that's a touch.
As we head upwind, Joel working the inside here. Looks like he's made some magic happen. The 2-3 boat. Looks like he's going to go from 3rd to 1st possibly. There's Joel in the 2-3 boat. Covers the fleet. He read my book on the 3 rules of sailing. It's called Cover, Cover, and Cover. Top 3 rules you need to know. So Joel, looks like Joel might get in here first. The 2-3 boat, followed by Eric Houdini Hart in the 1-3 boat. Tony Gonzalez in the 5-1. Steve Landau going to the outside, still in the 1-2. Looks like Steve's going to get the bump up, and Brig is going to be the bridesmaid. There's Steve, there's Brig. Watch the other folks come in. There's the 1-4, Bob Schluger coming in over Scott Jones. Looks like Scott got it. Martin Bowers in the 07 boat. Somebody else running his sail numbers this weekend. What's going on with that, Martin?
Got a double up.
Yeah? Nobody's got a marker?
Yeah, he did. He changed his to 107.
Not on those boat. They must just be sorting it out, the old race committee. Maybe it's a really teeny tiny one. All right, on to A Fleet. 10-minute.
2 minutes till mark.
Alright, this is Matt Soul standing in for Dan while he's actually racing, so we get to see him racing today. This is the A Fleet.
One minute 30 seconds till mark.
Good, nice southerly. We just moved the course a little more to the right.
1 minute 15 seconds till mark. One minute till mark. $50 seconds. $40 seconds. $30 seconds.
Ken Reed and Brad Reed down here on the right hand side, just coming in.
Seconds.
We've had some general
15
recalls, so
seconds.
we'll see how this goes.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Got Eric coming in here for a late start
5,
on 13.
4, 3, 2, 1.
He's pretty notorious for this. Eric banging right. Looks like not quite enough breeze here on the right hand side. Middle to left is paying right now. Ken's coming out second. I can't see who's first right now. Is that Mike Campbell over there? First rounding? No. Wrong boat number. Oh, it's Wally Wakeman. 406. But his jobs aren't helping him. Ken coming down here on the inside. Brad in the middle, controlling everything. Got Chuck right there in the middle. Last time around it looked like the outside paid, so we'll see what Ken does. They started fighting with Brad.
I believe I have an overlap 32.
You got room, yeah.
Oh. Pretty clean at the bottom mark with the top of the fleet. Tony's looking pretty good on the inside down here. The right's been pretty strong in the last couple of races. Right up against the wall, the pier wall. Bring it right back to Brad. Sean Bradley there in 32 is looking pretty good. And Barbato 175 right here, another one coming up the inside on the right hand side. So the breeze did crap out a bit on the inside, so Tony didn't quite get that to work out for him.
See what's going to happen up here at the top. Brad was controlling. He's going to come in with starboard heat. See if we can get in front of Ken there. Oh, looks like Ken just got ahead of him. Yeah, Tony went a little too far to the right. He's just going to come into the picture. I think that may have been a tough call for him right there. Breeze has just come up, nice little run.
If you want to give it to me, that's fine. No, that's good. That was awesome. In fact, I was thinking, why am I calling this down?
Yeah, the inside didn't play out well for Tony. Looks like he lost some there. Just a little bit of space at the windward mark, just got Ken ahead, and he's now got his rooming leads on Brad. Take this win. Brad will chase him down.
Going below you, the one on the beat.
John, I don't think you have overlap. Sean, I have overlap on you.
No overlap behind 214, coming out.
13 coming on the inside with there's Eric and Tony right there. Still not a bad place to be. And we're going to just come back to the finish here. Ken's going to take this. And Brad in second. Batso 175, he may get the third. It's going to be tight. Not quite there. Looks like Brian Shaw's is going to get the third. Bar gets fourth.
Now, the competitors who may launch, please beware of the upwind boats. Delta.
20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, D Fleet race. Looks like 93 down on the boat end, getting a good start. Brian Pace and the 187 takes a duck to the inside. Oh, poor Gary's getting beat up in the D Fleet. Nobody's showing the Potato Express any love. As Chris Collins is going to take another shot at it. As people shoot off to the right here into no man's land. Our diabolical windward gates. As we go through another cycle here, so D fleet, followed by C, followed by B, followed by A. Had a little pause in the action today as the wind shift from north to south. South wind's kind of nice. The wind, water stays a little flatter. Looks like we got Kevin Seabrook Hayes in the 998 out front. Kevin's brother, Chris Collins, in the 531 as they go hand in hand downwind. Got Just Hank in the 6'4" boat. Ryan Pace, the 187 out of Ohio. Gary Bowl coming back from a penalty turn. The blue 7'1" boat, trying to sail his way through the fleet. 4'7" boat, Tom Solis, 6'2" boat. Mike Saden in third place. As Kevin and Chris looking for their leeward gate. There's the battle for fourth place right there. 4 wide for fourth. It's going to be a barn burner, folks. As we get late in the day, get a little cold, people getting kind of hangry. As Kevin and Chris look like they're sizing up that outer gate. Mike looking at the inner gate. Gets a little love tap.
That's buoy room. 2 boats. Don't do that. 531. Sorry, 7, get me room.
As Chris and Kevin head back upwind. They didn't know they were related, but they are now. Kevin Collins, Chris Hayes. Maybe the other way around. Chris Collins, Kevin Hayes. Whoops. As they work their way up the outside. Got a whole gaggle of boats on the inside here. Got Brian in the Pink Wonder there, the 187, I think. Tom Solis in the 4'7". There's Just Hank in the 6'4" boat. 7'2". Ooh, this is going to be a battle. There's Matt Soul, our stand-in videographer, got my weeded, bad start, bad mark rounding, but wrong gate race. Glad we got that on film. As Chris Collins gets upper hand on Kevin. Kevin squirts across. Gary Bowl lumbering upwind here, working the inside, getting the height on the entire fleet, deciding if he wants to get caught on that start line buoy or not, decides against it. Goes down below it. Maximum hooking capability. Kevin tacking back. Got Chris out front. We'll see if Chris can get out of the dog days of D Fleet. 533. Kevin Hayes in the 998.
from when we went out.
Tom Solis in the 4-7 looks like third, and fourth is anybody's game for fourth.
Oh my gosh.
As the
Probably in your late 30s or
boys appear from the behind the dock. Well, as Chris picks his way through the downwind boats, sailing some extra distance, but avoiding collisions, even though he's on starboard. I guess they're starboard leeward, so Chris had to keep clear. Chris legging it out a little bit.
Negative.
Oh no,
3 more races.
getting the battery warning signal on battery number 2. Done a lot of filming today. I think I got one left. Hopefully it'll last me.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Don't do it, Brendan. That's all right. It's adult content channel here, Model Sailing. Not for kids. Kids in Model Sailing are guys under 50. Chris out front, Kevin Hayes in second, Tom in third, Mike in fourth. So fourth place is starting to get decided because we're 8 minutes into the race. 884 boat coming in hot. Hopefully the battery will last. Got Gary Bull scratching at 6th. Trying to get back in the mix. That was a rough go here at all right, we're in. Sorry, Chris, I lost 7.6 seconds of your race. And look at that, the 531 out in front. Bow down, powered up. Getting ready to pop the champagne. As he just motors into the line, just dominating the fleet. As Chris comes in, and second, third, and fourth. Let's get Chris going across the line. We need living proof. Let's wait for the call. Yeah! All right, Chris.
Nice.
All right. Battle for second between Kevin and who's 4-7? Tom.
Yeah.
That's Tom in the 4-7 boat. Kevin Hayes, good enough. Kevin Hayes, third place will get you up to Sea Fleet. 6-2, Michael Sadin.
Nice job. Nice race, guys.
And the 884 boat, Rob Brody, I believe. Chris's big win there. Gary Bull rolling on in. 7-1 boat. As Gary tacks on his starboard, but Matt has got an answer on port. Just rubs salt in the wounds. And the 7-8 comes in.
Charlie, competitors, you're free to launch. But don't go through the start.
Hank's gonna have to tack, and that's gonna, two boats gonna sneak in front of Hank. One tack.
Help the competitors, you are done for the day.
Oh man, they're gonna drink all the beer. They're gonna get first to the beer. That's why you're in D Fleet.
It has nothing to do with my sucky sailing.
I see how it works. You just wanted food and drink first. All right, that's it for D Fleet.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're off. Sea Fleet race. Last Sea Fleeter of the day. You guys way behind the line. Trying to challenge himself.
22, yeah.
Philippe is 22. As we follow the odyssey of Chris Collins from D Fleet to C Fleet. Got Philippe doing the big port start, trying to cross the fleet, has to tack back to starboard. As the rest of the fleet heads up this right side as they're fighting for the pin. Let's see who gets there first. As it looks like the guys on the right are panned. Ooh, got to do some last minute tacking there. That's John Rogers and another boat. Can't quite see him. 2-1, Chuck Milliken. John Rogers making it to that inside mark first, heading downwind. With their sights set on B Fleet. That's Chuck Milliken in the 2-1 boat, heads downwind. John Rogers on his hip. And the legacy, the odyssey of Chris Collins, picking his way through some downwind boats in the 531 boat. As we head downwind. As Chuck maintains his lead, John's going to play the angles, heading off to the right. Got Chris Collins getting pushed on the outside as Chris trying to make one more jump. Jump to B Fleet. So there's the top three. Got Dennis Rogers in the 4-3 boat. Looking for that fourth last bump up spot. Trying to crush the dreams of Mike Campbell and Kevin Hayes, who are the 5th and 6th place boats. And back to Philippe. Everybody was admiring his port start, but he's rifled back a little bit. Anderson Reggio in the 215. And it looks like Mr. Johnny Rogers, one half of Rogers Racing Team, is out front, the 4-4 boat. Chuck Milliken gave up a little downwind. Chris Collins still hanging tough on his journey to greatness in B Fleet. As we zoom in, maybe get a look at this mark roundings. As John goes outside, looks like Chuck's going to go inside. Chris goes outside. Let's see who's going to pay. Oh, work the zoom down. Chuck going to work the inside here. John and Chris look pretty powered up on the outside. Tack pretty quickly. John continues on. Gain a little more height. And decides to tack, come back into the race course. So John in the 4-4 boat, sailing coach, director. He's got a lot of titles out of the San Diego Yacht Club. Does a lot of their youth sailing programs. Probably adults, probably does everything. As John in the 4-4 stays out front. Got Chris Collins, 531 up in the front. Chuck Milliken went to the inside, and not sure if he got much gains. I think the outside paid a little better. As Chuck powers upwind. John decides to tack back with him. John read my book. The only 3 roles you need to know in sailing is cover, cover, and cover. And John's just going to try to manage those 2 guys. At the end of the day, just need top 4 to get into B fleet. As Chuck tacks away.
59, protesting 38.
As Chuck works the inside, Chris and John go to the outside. As maybe, I don't know, maybe Chuck's got the magic here, the pink boat. But the guys on the outside are going fast. 4-4, the 5-3-1. So Chuck's doing a little pinching game. Philippe's back in the mix in the 2-2. So he's catching up to Chuck. He's a little lower, but Chris and John are reaching in pretty fast. Philippe going to give a little cross behind Chuck. As John looks like he maintains his lead in the 4-4 boat. What's happening to Chris? Chris is going to a different gate, I think. Just going to come in on port, slam attack. Now I'm on starboard, stay away from me. And head downwind right behind John. So looks like Chris maybe a little gains. And now we got to pick through the fleet. Chris on starboard, John on port, making it tough on himself. Chris scoots over, readjusts behind John. I guess it helps if I point the camera at what I'm looking at. So sorry about that. As John in the 4-4 boat stays out front. Chris Collins in the 5-3-1. Looks like Mike Campbell, the 430 in the 3rd place, and Kevin Hayes, I'd like to be in B fleet in the 998. Chuck Milliken looking to crush some dreams as we head downwind for the last time. John and Chris out front. John in the 4-4 boat, clean air, all by himself. Playing the angles. Going to head back over to our leeward gates. Chris, Mr. Steady down the middle. Mike Campbell in the 4-3 boat, and Chuck and Kevin. Going to be a bar fight for that 4th spot. See how they work up. Chuck's looking for a way to fill that jib. It's a little left. Not sure about that, but Kevin, sails are filled, 5th place. He's in 6th, another red boat. That's Philippe. And we got Anderson, the 215, Dennis, second half of Rogers Racing Team there in the 4-3, and Charlie Sumners in the 9-0. As John heads the outside mark in the 4-4. Looks like Chris is going to follow suit. Why gamble when you're in 2nd place? Some decisions here. These 3 boats are battling, or 2 boats battling for that 4th spot. Kevin goes to the outside, Chuck to the inside. We'll see who wins this decision between Chuck and Kevin. Chuck heading towards the line, Kevin moving away from the line. Kevin a little higher. But if the lefty comes in, Chuck will get lifted like a champ.
Thank you.
Towards the line. As we check in with our leaders, John's still out front in the 4-4. Looking for his free ticket to B fleet, which he looks like he's going to get. We've got Chris Collins punching his ticket. The Odyssey continues. See if Chris can make it all the way to A Fleet. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just make sure B Fleet's in the bag. Chuck Milliken looks like he had the answer coming to the inside. Kevin lost some ground going to the outside. So Chuck's just got to not stall his tack and he'll be there. Kevin might have got some weed. It's like Chuck holds on to that fourth spot. As Kevin gets to go to the bar in the 998. Got Philippe coming in the 22 boat.
I'm the chief one to get his complaints. Give me an orange vest. How cool is that?
Anderson in the 215 boat.
What a whistle.
Dennis Rogers in the 4-3. Got a few of the boys coming in the inside here. Lenny Bowes and Nick Bailey. Oh, Lenny. Looks like he stalls it a little bit. Didn't quite get through that tack. Mr. Mike Shaw gets in the mix as the rest of the boats come across the finish line. And time for B Fleet.